So ladies and gentlemen, Sombra has finally been revealed. It's great, it's cool. We've all been waiting for this and it's finally happened. Am I glad? Am I happy? Yeah, I mean, it's a brand new character in Overwatch, why wouldn't I be happy? Now, I'll admit, she seems really fucking scary to go up against, for a lot of reasons. So the main thing is the whole, she can make it so you can't use your abilities for a set amount of time, or she can cancel an ult or something of that sort. Now, keep in mind, I'll probably get some tiny bit of details here and there incorrect. If I do, simply correct me on it and we'll be good. But the thing is, there's a lot of things to keep in mind with Sombra's abilities, so we don't necessarily know what she will affect, what she won't affect, how she'll affect certain things, and things of that sort. But overall, like I said, I am pretty damn afraid as to what on earth Sombra's gonna be able to do, especially as someone who primarily plays support. I play a lot of Lucio and Mercy and things of that sort, but that shit's horrifying, man. Now, in terms of character design, I'd say Sombra is a very weird one. Like, I'm not sure, I think she looks cool. I think she's very, complex in design, but at the same time, I don't know, I'm just not completely sure on how I feel about it yet. I mean, at the same time, I feel like I'm a little bit biased towards her looks, since she looks a lot like Laura from Street Fighter with the whole hair and everything, but overall, I'd say she's pretty alright in terms of design. One big thing I am a little bit afraid of, but I've also been very content with, is the skins she may be getting. Now you're probably like, oh, why are you content with it? Well, so seeing as it's BlizzCon and a lot of information's been revealed, a lot of skins here and there have just been shown. Whether or not it's gonna be the final versions, that's completely different, but it's been a lot of concept art for her skins, and they look pretty damn cool. So to be honest, I'm very much so looking forward to it. Whether or not they're going to be amazing legendary skins or anything of that sort, I don't know. All I'm gonna say is, if you're gonna play Sombra, and if you're dead set on playing Sombra, I'd say you save up your coins, currency, whatever the hell you want to refer to it as, just in case there is a skin you really want for Sombra when she comes out, as well as emotes, abilities, and everything of that sort. Or, not abilities, my bad. sprays, voice lines, that sort of stuff. Now on to Sombra on a more I guess, gameplay sort of related note. Like I said, she just seems horrifying to go up against in most cases. I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of cases where she'll be super easy to take down and everything, because keep in mind, a lot of people don't realize that she's only gonna be able to get rid of your ability. She's not gonna be able to get rid of your passive. So say for example your gun or something, she's not gonna be able to get rid of that. But let's say you're someone like Zarya, she'll be able to disable your little barrier for a little bit. I don't know how long, I don't know if they've said how long it stays hacked for or whatever, but regardless, it's still a very scary thing to go up against, especially as a Zarya player, me being a Zarya player, and the new Zarya changes with the shield powering and everything. It's gonna be fucking horrifying. But regardless, it's just overall, I feel like Sombra's going to be not the most okay, look, I feel like she's going to be a very complex character, but I feel like she's also going to be one of those characters where it's you need to fear people who learn Sombra, basically. You must be aware of these Sombra players, because I feel like they're probably going to be one of the scariest people to go up against overall, compared to every other character, if that makes any sense, because her potential to essentially just wipe out teams, I'd say, is oddly more than every single character so far. So that's just scary, man. But I don't know, I'm still very much so excited for her, because like I said, she's a new character. She's a breath of fresh air on this game, and I'm just very interested to see how she will play out, how personally I will use her, and how personally other people will use her as well. I'm just very, very interested to see how people will end up using her on a competitive level, will she be viable in competitive, will she not, what will be comps that work with her and what won't, that sort of thing. But I suppose that's enough of that, really. Sombra's cool. I'm looking forward to her. She comes out on PTR sometime next week, along with arcade mode and some other things as well. if I'm not mistaken, something along those lines. So if you're a PC player, you're gonna be able to play Sombra sometime this coming week. I'm not sure when exactly, but you'll be able to play her sometime this coming week. And I hope you all have fun playing Sombra. I'm certainly going to try my best to have fun playing Sombra. I forgot to mention it, but Sombra's like Mexican or something, and I'll admit, I'm pretty happy about that. It's like, it was destined to be. I was destined to be a Sombra main from the very beginning. But enough of that garbage that I talk out of my mouth. Hopefully you people have enjoyed this quick little discussion video on Sombra. If you have, be sure to drop a like as well as a comment. Tell me your thoughts on Sombra, what you personally think. Are you excited? Are you disappointed? Something of that sort? Because honest to God, like, I know some people are going to be disappointed, but I suppose they have their reasons. I have my reasons for not being disappointed, and enough of that. So people, I shall see you guys next time. Bye-bye.